Okay, let's continue. Sorry about the last video. That's what I was trying to explain. Like, I always want to get on here and give you guys, an update of what's going on with me, but sometimes life don't permit for me to do so. Like the last video, I had to just cut it off because I had to see about my son. That's life. And some videos I get thumbs down, but it is what it is. I tried my hardest, but we're gonna continue. I'm in a course room, and I'm showing you guys my grades. Once again, if you're new to the channel, my channel is all about my experience from associate's degree in nursing, and I will continue all the way to DNP. Right now, I am just completed the RN to BSN with FlexPath, and I completed the program in 8 weeks. I worked 3 days a week, 2 12-hour night shifts and 1 12-hour day shift. I did not do any homework during my shifts, even though I wanted to, but I was unable to. So, and I still got done in 8 weeks. Like I said, you can get done in 4 weeks, 4.5, 5 weeks by doing a paper every day, and it is possible to do a paper every day. You get your research done part of the day, and the next part of the day you write the paper, and that's just that. Or at nighttime you get your research together, in the morning you write your paper. Nighttime you get your research together, in the morning you write your paper. So you can get a paper done once a day and submit it to get done with this program in 4 to 5 weeks, which is possible. I know someone who did it. I got done with the program in 8 weeks. I set a goal to complete a course, a class, one a week, and that's what I did. I had 8 core classes that I had to complete, and I did 1 per week, and I was done in 8 weeks. So it's possible, and I want to show you guys something so you guys don't think I'm lying. Let me go to my first class. I mean, I know you guys don't think I'm lying, do you? Okay, so this is my first class, NHS FPX 4000. Stop it. 1 month ago. All my classes 1 month ago. 460, 24 days ago, 19 days ago, 9 days ago. Now 9 days ago, I think that went into the 9th week, but it was the holiday, and they took like 5 days off from grading papers, so I had to wait until after the holiday before my assignments were graded, and which was fine because, like I said, I was like just pushing myself, and the Lord said, look here, you need a break, so I'm gonna make you take a break. Since I see you're not gonna take one, you won't take any days off, so here you go. And he slapped me with, your paper's not going to be graded for 5 days, so you need to go ahead and take your time with these last assignments and get them done at a slower pace. So anyway, we'll go over here to this section, and this is my grades. So May 11th, she graded my first assignment, or this might have been a second attempt, I'm not sure, but I had to resubmit an assignment for one of these classes once. Like I said, you have 3 times to submit it before your final submission. Get feedback, do what they tell you to do to improve your grade, so it's no reason you should get an 87 out of 100. You should go back and do what they tell you to do and get that 100%. Like I said, I didn't do any of these over because I was thinking these are the kind of grades I would get throughout the program. And so I said, long as I got a B or better, I wasn't going to redo any assignments because it would have took up too much time. But I was wrong. So guys, if you get these kind of grades, redo them. Please go ahead and get your 100% so you can get a 4.0 out of the program, which will be excellent for if you're moving on to your MSN. So I got an 87. So when you click on it, this was applying ethical principles. So you click on it, and then this is my paper that I submitted. And like I told you, you have to do a title page. Then you have to do your introduction and your body. Oh, it's going so fast. So this is the paper I submitted. 6, conclusion 7, and then here's the reference page. At first I was like, I'm not, they say you only need 3, or I'm only doing a minimum of whatever they say I need as far as references. But then I figured out the more references you have, the more your paper is written for you. And I got 3 references, and I had to redo this assignment. I think I received like a 60 something. So then, like I said, they always give you feedback, scoring guide feedback. And so they'll give you overall comments and what they think. And then this is the, I guess this is called the rubrics. I told you guys, people were just saying, follow the rubric, and I'm like, no, follow the scoring tool. But the scoring tool doesn't say this, and I'll show you guys. So I could have did this over, like I got all, okay, let me show you for an example. So you want to get distinguished. I thought I did all the basics over, because I was like, I ain't no basic B. Let me do it over. So, so let me see. For example, let's keep working on this when you should continue to apply academic peer-reviewed journal articles relevant to the ethical problem or issue as evidence to support your analysis of this case study. You may consider researching some of the following relevant topics to address this criteria. How many surgical errors occur each year? See, a question she wanted me to answer. Of those, how many results in mortality or decreased quality of life? Another question she wanted me to answer. Is this facility practicing safety? Another question. Is this facility practicing patient-centered care? Another question. How do surgical errors influence value-based health outcomes? Question. Share supporting evidence from the literature to strengthen your position on these topics. I think this is the old one. No, it can't be. I thought I answered those questions. Here's another one. You've done a great job discussing the ethical dilemma presented in this case study. What steps have hospitals taken to prevent these types of surgical errors? What should the guy in the case study do next? Considering discussing from the perspective of risk management and patient safety, what other capacities might the hospital be able to use? And Dr. Cutright is somebody in the case study. Dr. Cutright's knowledge and expertise if he is no longer able to safely perform surgeries. Should the hospital notify the patient of this in all medical errors, including medication errors? Proficient. You did a wonderful job defining the ethical principles of public health and summarizing the ethical dilemmas in the case study. What are some potential solutions to the ethical dilemmas in the case study? Proficient. Overall, you appear to have a good handle on what is at stake in this case study. There were minimum errors with spelling, grammar, punctuation, and mechanics. Try to spend some time working on logically organizing your writing and using the scoring guide as a tool to do so. It is necessary to address each criteria. Bear in mind that this is a research. Listen to this. Bear in mind that this is a research-based case study analysis. Paraphrase information retrieved from research, case study, and the assignment instructions to minimize your similarity score. Your safe assigned similarity score is 26%. Below are a few resources to assist you further. So they give you advice. They tell you what they want you to do to improve, to get a better score. And then she gave me all these advice to help, these tools to help me better understand what I was doing. So in this first class, I didn't use a lot of resources, and a lot of it was my opinion or whatnot. So I am confident that you will see a big difference in scoring with a few minor tweaks. I anticipate that your overall writing will likely move to proficient or even distinguished. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep improving. And this was Dr. Jeanette S. Smith. So I would recommend her as an instructor because she seems to really care. And you know, like I said, phone call, she talked to you on the phone and tell you how what she wants you to do to improve. So I'm gonna go out of this. Just want to show you guys that. And I also want to go back to the course room. So I want to show you something. Okay. So your class that you're currently taking, click on it. You have to set your target dates. And when I set my target dates, I set my dates in order to get done with the program in 12 weeks. You have to submit an assignment every 3 days. So even though I had changed my goal to complete the program in 8 weeks, I still adjust my target dates to get I set my target dates to get done to submit a paper every 3 days. And even if I got done with these assignments sooner, once I started the new class, so my last assignment assessment should have been done on the 17th of May. So when I start my next class and I set my target dates, I would go from 3 days from this last assessment and set my new target dates. So my dates to submit an assignment might be, the first one might say, hey, I won't get done with this until a week out or 2 weeks out. But that's because I set all of them to be complete, to have an assignment completed every 3 days. So that's what I did with that. Let me see. So, and then it just lets you know, it lets you know whether you're on, if you're on track or not. So here it is, like your classes. Assess announcements, instruction syllabus, set target date, complete course. I gotta clear my cache or data, whatever you call it, my browsing data, because it's stupid right now. And And you'll have to do that. You might have to do this sometimes, because I don't know why, but it'll just be stupid sometimes. Okay, now everything is where it's supposed to be. So when you go to your course room, you click on the class that you're taking, and here will be your coach, your instructor, your resources, your media, because you will have to go on media to upload your PowerPoint, to do your PowerPoints, and all your non-written paper assignments. So you're in your course room, and you go down, and then here's your assignments. I got 3 assignments for the first class. You click on the assignment, and then it tell you, develop a solution to a specific ethical dilemma faced by a healthcare professional by applying ethical principles. Describe the issue and a possible solution in a 3 to 5 page paper. So, one attempt. Oh, I didn't do that one over, and I should have. She asked me all the questions. That's the one we just went over. And I went over scoring 2 with you guys and read the questions she was asking me. There's no reason I shouldn't have redid that over and improved my grade. And the second assessment, create a 3 to 5 page annotated bibliography and summary based on your research related to best practice addressing one of the healthcare problems or issues in the assessment topic areas. Media piece faced by a healthcare organization that is of your interest. One attempt. And this is the one I had to submit it twice. Write a 4 to 6 page analysis of a current problem or issue in healthcare, including a proposed solution and possible ethical implication. Okay, so y'all want to view this one? This is the one I had to redo. So this is the resource. When I said they give you things, they give you, being that you don't have a teacher, when you're in class, they talk to you, you guys talk about the assignment, you know, they read certain things, whatever. They give you tools to successfully complete your assignment. So this is basically what this is. They give you resources, evidence-based, click on it, and they give you what you need to help. These links, go back, critical thinking, give you these links to help you. Writing resources, APA citation, citing a book, citing a journal, citing a website, APA model, APA style format, NHS Learner Success Lab, BSN program library. See, they give you everything to help you be successful. You're not, some online programs you might feel like you're in there alone, going through it alone, like lost, but they give you what you need. So this is activities. I was telling you guys that they give you activities, but they are optional. They're not graded, but they do show participation. And so here's the activity, that they'll give you an activity, and it's supposed to help you. And then once you did everything, you submit your assessment. So I did it twice. Let's look at it. 1, so I got proficient. You are off to a great start. You have chosen to describe a medication era impact how medication errors impact patient safety. I like this perspective. Ask yourself, am I stating my opinion, or is this analysis evidence-based? This first class, like I said, a lot of the assignments, I was like stating my opinion. I didn't realize that it was okay to not have my opinion in the paper. It's supposed to you have to be able to back up what you say. Okay, that's what you're saying, but where'd you hear that at? You have to cite where you heard what you're saying. None of this is what you think, because you're not the professional and you didn't study this. You didn't do a case study. So how are you saying this is what it is? You have to back up what you're saying. Remember to use scholarly information to support your analysis, starting with the introduction and throughout the body of your narrative. Also, identify all information retrieved from research with the use of in-text citation. So, use the scholarly information to describe and explain a healthcare problem or issue and identify possible causes for it. I did not indicate which causes are the most likely. So, basic. Identifies a healthcare problem or issue but does not analyze it. So you are correct in the medication errors do not discriminate, but some patient populations are at greater risk for varying reasons. Identify patients populations that are at greater risk for this healthcare issue. Share some of the following patient demographics as evidence about risk factors: race, ethnicity, nationality, gender, age, commodities, diagnostics group, drug class, administration routes, deficient income, education, demographics, level of care, the severity of illness. They give you, she gave me so much stuff to improve. Basic, incompletely or inaccurately discusses potential solutions for a healthcare problem or issue and what would be required to implement a solution. You briefly identified adding a role and opportunity to second check medication prior to administration as a possible solution to decrease medication errors. What is required to implement these solutions? Question. Non-performance does not analyze the ethical implication of a potential solution to a healthcare problem or issue was implemented. So I totally missed this one. Let's work on this criteria. You discuss adding a double check as a potential solution for combating medication errors. Explain how your recommended solution support or refute the ethical principles of public health. So, basic. Writes clearly and logical with correct use of spelling, grammar, punctuation, and mechanics with some errors and lapse. So to safe similarity, they run your paper through safe similarity to make sure that you have not plagiarized. So don't think that you can use someone else's paper and submit it, because you will get yourself and that individual in trouble and most likely kicked out of the program. And I don't know, maybe further other schools could see that you were a cheater. So, comments. The safe assigned similarity reports indicate a 30% overall match. You should continue to practice paraphrasing information retrieved from research. Once again, stop giving your own opinion, Angela. You have to paraphrase information that you get from your research, and don't write it word for word what they said. You have to paraphrase what they said, or it is plagiarism. Instructions to minimize your similarity score. There were notable errors with spelling, use of punctuation, grammar, and mechanics. Try using Grammarly.com. This is the teacher that gave me that advice to use that as a tool to minimize some of these errors. You should consider focusing on logical, You should consider focusing on logically organizing your writing, narrowing the scope, and minimizing repetition. Consider using the scoring guide as a tool to assist with organization and avoid repetition. Below are some resources you might find quite helpful as you continue to this narrative. Academic Writing Center, Smart Thinking, Focus and Internet, Grammar. Writes following APA style for in-text citation, quotes, and references, but it was not without errors. Good job using APA writing style. Remember to cite all information retrieved from the literature. Bear in mind that in-text citation should be formatted as follows: the author name, last name, date of publication, or for example, Simmons 2014, and should precede the punctuation mark after the sentence. In-text citation with multiple authors may be noted as followed. Below are some resources you may find helpful to finalize this research paper. And she gives me all of this. So, let's see how I improved with the second attempt. Okay, Ms. Jeanette Simmons, I listened to what you said. Congratulations, you have successfully completed this assessment. Please take a moment to review the criteria, specific feedback for details. Keep in mind that you have the option of submitting this assessment for scoring a total of 3 times. If you opt to do so, please highlight all changes in yellow so I receive all your hard work. Okay. I think that I just picked some I just redid the basic ones. So, which one? So I didn't redo this one. So I redid this one. Nice improvement. You should continue to explain how and why patient populations are at greatest risk for this healthcare issue. So what didn't I do? And provides examples that supports the analysis. Okay. And what else did I do over? I didn't do that over. Just did this one over. Nice improvement. You should continue to analyze how the potential solution discuss, support, or refute the ethical principles of public health. So I did not implement it and use examples from the literature to support analysis. You're improving. Please continue to use the scoring guide as a tool to assist with organization. The safe assigned similarity report indicates 30% to 28 overall match. You should continue to practice paraphrasing information retrieved from research and this assignment instructions to minimize your similarity score. Good job using APA writing style. Remember to cite all information retrieved from the literature. So I think I did 3 things on here to improve, and it went from 65 to, I had another attempt available. If I wanted to continue improving this paper to 100%, I could have. I would have submitted it again. She would have checked it and said, okay, you have 1 more attempt to submit it. The 4th is the final. Then I could have, but I didn't. So that was that. And here, you click here, and there's your assignments, graded assignments. So let's go back in here. So that grade went from a 60 something to a 87%. So it's no way you guys can't get 100%. So that was that. So I was like, oh my God, I did some things to improve and I still didn't get a 100%. I'm not about to be, you know, doing this. Like, I'm not about to redo all these assignments. Don't think like me. Please don't. Okay, so let me see. Let me go back in here. I want to show you guys something else. So when you get your assignment, let's go to the one I had problems with. I had to redo. So you go on here and you say view assessment, and then you click on it, and it's going to tell you everything it wants you to do, everything you have to do, the instructions, everything, and then you go to the scoring guide. So that's when I was like, the rubric, what? This doesn't have rubric anywhere on it. Analyzing a current healthcare problem or issue, scoring guide. So that's when I said go off the scoring guide, read all of them. Read this one, make sure you got it. Read this one, make sure you got everything. Read this one, make sure you got everything. Read this one, make sure you got everything. And read this one. And this should be a combination of all of them. So if you do everything it asks you on the scoring to, then you will receive a 100%, no doubt. So use scholarly information to describe and explain a healthcare problem or issue and identify possible causes for it. Analyze. I'm gonna read this because it's all of it put together. So the student uses scholarly information to describe and explain a healthcare problem or issue and identify possible causes for it and indicate which causes are most likely. The student analyzes a healthcare problem or issue by describing the context, explaining why it is important, and identifying populations affected by it. And that's what I did not do. And provides examples to support the analysis, and which I didn't do. Even when I went back and did it and got a proficient, I did not provide examples. My problem was I was just looking here. I wasn't looking down here and seeing and indicates which causes are most likely, and provides examples that supports analysis, and describes potential consequences of ignoring the problem or issue, and uses examples from the literature to support the analysis. Okay, I'm about to stop saying and because this irritates me. But anyway, so I was just going off of here and I was reading this a little bit, but I was basically going here and thinking I got everything done in the first paper. And then once she, gave me the feedback and everything, then I was like, okay, wait a minute. She is telling me what I need to do wrong. So after this class, I made all my mistakes in this class and I got the worst grades in this class. This is my first class course with the FlexPath, Capella University, are in the BSN. So this video is 33 minutes. So I'm going to stop this video and no matter of fact, I already broke this down. So I'm not going to go through all the classes like this. I basically just wanted to show you guys how to get 100%, which is going off of this here. And still, even don't just look at this. Like I said, go through each one and make sure, did I answer this? Did I answer this? Did I answer this? Did I answer this? Did I answer all of this? All the way down. And that's how you get your 100%. So I'm not going to go through all the classes like this. But I will go and go through my grades so you guys can see what I mean when I say it got easier. And also to show you what classes, what order I took them in. So I started off at FPX 4,000. Then I'll skip in 410 and I went to, oh, I skipped 410 and 420. I went to 430. It's my second class. Okay, it's getting better. 4 assignments. I was like, I got an 87. Okay, like I thought I was going to continue to get these kind of grades. I'm not about to redo it or whatever, because I'll be redoing papers all through the program, blah, blah, blah. And I just out of curiosity, I want to see, what did I have to do? It probably wasn't even much. Let me see the feedback. Silly me. Silly rabbit. Oh, this was a good teacher. I remember her. Proficient, 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 distinguished. I was like, oh, I got proficient. I'm good. I don't need to redo none of these, but I should have, and I could have got 100%. So let me see. Good job describing communication strategies to encourage nurses to research diagnosis, as well as strategies to collaborate with the nurses to access resources. To achieve a higher performance score, you can provide the benefits of these strategies you discussed in helping build professional competence or a positive professional relationship. Support the patient risk concerns with data or evidence which illustrates or indicates that the concern is an issue in practice. Be sure to support your findings with appropriate in-text citation. I could have did that. That was so easy. Good work here describing where the best places to complete research and access resources to find pertinent information for diagnosis of COVID-19. To achieve the distinguished level here, note one or more reasons for utilizing the places within the healthcare setting. Oh, come on now. I had to set up perfectly. So, man, I messed up my little camera field. I had it perfect, guys, didn't I? I messed it up. Whatever, you guys can see. It's just not straight like I had it. Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I could have redid this. That was stupid. Anyway, I didn't. So then I was like, what? 100% on my second assignment? 100% on my third assignment? What? Like, what? Okay, it's getting good. So then I went from 430 to 410. 100 again? What? 88? Okay, whatever. 99? Okay. I don't need to redo for 1 point. 95? Okay, I'm doing good. No reason to do those over. Absolutely no reason. No reason. Then I went to 420. 97, 100%, 97, 94. I didn't have to do the 90s or anything over but 80s, come on. You need, for an A, you need a 90. All I need to do, 2 points. So all I had to do was click on there and whatever she asked, do it. I could have got it. Okay, so 4,000, 430. Then I went to 410. Then I went to 420, 97, 100, 97, all A's. No need to do those over. Then I went to 440. Look at that, guys. All 100%. No repeats. First try, 100%. No need to do those over. And then I skipped 450, and because very Vanessa suggested doing 460 first. So I did 460 first. All A's. Look at that. No need to do anything over. Did it help me with 460 like Vanessa said it would? Let's see. I mean with 450. Let me see. 450. 196, 194 compared to, I got better grades in that one. So I would suggest going in order. I would suggest doing I really couldn't tell. I didn't have any problems, but I couldn't tell if going out of order, doing 460 before 450 would help. My grades in 460 were definitely better than 450. So just go in order. Do 450 and then 460. Because looking at the grades, it didn't help me going out of order. Because when I did 450, I got A's, but I got 94 and 96 and 2 100s. And 460, I got 3 100 and 97%. So obviously, I didn't have a problem with it. So go in order. 450, do 450, and then do 460 after. Okay? So then I went to Capstone. Hey, Capstone. Look at that. 5 assignments, 100%. So guys, what's your excuse? The first class is your hardest class, okay? Don't let your first class discourage you. Follow the scoring guide completely. Don't, when you get done with the paper, you go through that scoring guide and be like, do I got everything? If you answered everything, some stuff you be like, I'm probably gonna have to do that one over, I don't know. And then you be like, I got a 100%. What? So some assignments you might feel like you didn't get a 100%, but it's impossible not to get a 100% if you follow the scoring tool. Period. Point blank. No way. So when you get those 80s, please listen to the feedback and at least try to get a 90. A 90 is an A. So you can get your 4.0. Do a class so you don't overwhelm yourself and go crazy. You got 12 weeks to complete the program. My suggestion is complete one class once a week. That's my suggestion. There's no reason to get done in 4 weeks. I mean, unless your program, MSN program starts next month, the following month, then yeah, you want to, get done fast. But if you got the time, just take the time, relax, breathe, and get done with the class in 1 week. Because at first I was trying to get 2 classes done, and it's hard. Like I said, I worked the 3 days, 2 night shift, 12-hour shifts, and a day shift, 12-hour shift. I have a son. I'm nursing him still, so he would come up there and try to nurse while I was working and trying to get assignments done. And that's when the light bulb came up and was like, hey, you don't have to type a paper, Angela. Just record yourself on Word, what you wrote down on your paper, copy and paste it to your email, and then copy it and paste it to Word doc on your laptop, and just edit it. So I never typed a paper. What else? I wasn't cooking dinner that much. I was ordering carry out. I was neglecting my boyfriend. Who knows? I probably got cheated on. I don't know. But I was like very neglectful. And I know I was neglectful because I had to do what I had to do. I was neglecting my little Aiden because I didn't have time. I had time, but I was trying to get done. I wasn't like taking him outside to play. So I sacrificed a lot for those 8 weeks to get done. And that's what it's all about. Sometimes you have to set goals, you have to sacrifice some things. You know, you don't have to neglect, but you have to like I was take him out on the patio. Okay, he went outside, we played on the patio, whatever. I did some work, he played with his toys on the patio. You know, you have to improvise. We can't go outside for you to run around and kick the ball or whatever, but you can go outside. And he enjoyed the patio. You know, we can't have adult time, sorry, but we can cuddle once I get done. You know, we can eat together, and you know, things like that. You have to like try to figure it out. And that's just that. You just have to try to figure some things out and try to make it work. And you're going to sacrifice some things to get things done. If you set goals to achieve them like I do, which is fast paced. Everything, all programs is fast paced for me. So that's that. I'm done with that. And this is the transcript from Capella. Now this is just like, it'll say proficient, distinguished, or whatever. And when you do your transcript, make sure when you send your transcripts to other schools, make sure that you ask them to translate it to letter grades instead of this, what they have. And I was trying to find my GPA and I can't figure it out on here. So when they translate it, I'll get it. But I went on this thing here, and it told me to you have to put in your grades, how many A pluses or A's that you get, how many A minuses, how many B pluses. So I got 28 A's and 4 B pluses, and they said my GPA should be a 3.91, which is sad because it could have been a 4.0. So that's that. I hope this was helpful, you guys. I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to go over my transcripts from my community college and talk about that. And I'm going to do a video on my journey coming up as far as my MSN program with Purdue Global. So I hope this was helpful. Like I said, any questions, just leave them below. You guys know I'm here to answer any questions. You guys can text me, call me, or whatever. Just let me know. If you need to talk or text, just comment, hey, I need contact information. And I'll give you my contact information. And I usually leave it on there for a minute and then erase it. So get with me, guys. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And thank you guys again for watching my channel. Like, dislike, please subscribe if you're new to this channel. I'm trying to get at least 1,000 subscribers so I can go live like I used to be able to. Now you can't go live unless you have 1,000 or more subscribers. But like I said, during these videos, help me as much as they probably help you guys. It motivates me. If I'm not on here, if I say I'm going to get on here, like I told you guys I will get on here a week after I started Capella and let you guys know how it was going. None of you guys held me up to that. Like nobody, like you guys were slipping. You guys, I told you, motivate me now. So if you're not, like, if you see I'm not on here, like Angela, you said you were going to get on here. What you doing? Michael from California, now you used to do it. Like, Angela, we waiting, what's going on, how things going? You don't even do it anymore. Like You guys, I need to be motivated sometimes also. So just keep that in mind. If I'm slacking, let me know. And that's that. Thank you guys. Once again, subscribe, like, dislike, comment. Bye-bye.